All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the quarterfinal round of the Metroid Planets.
Quarterfinals? Wow, we're that far in already?
We be. The quarterfinals are here. We're going to be seeing, okay, so this matchup is actually had the brackets worked out a little bit different. I would not be surprised to see this particular matchup in the finals, so we're getting a good one today.
Yeah, we are. It's
So we have
GorodorGrinds versus Amada.
Yep. So Amada's top seed, but the one undefeated player throughout the Swiss rounds. As a reward, I'm using so many air quotations right now, but as a reward, gets Gorodor in their first playoff match. So, yeah, not much of a reward. I can speak. Crows, just say everything for me, please.
I shall. It is quite the reward for Amada. See, now you got me screwed up. All right. It's all good. But hey, we're off in Norfair, it looks like, as our first area.
Amada skipping this?
Yeah.
I wonder. So I actually thought that was a missile block. So Amada might be thinking the same thing.
Fair. So what different areas do we have here? Because we got some customs happening.
Yes, the custom areas for game 1. Burnstar is going to be replaced with the Maw, which means this is not. Am I looking at the right one? No, I'm looking at round 1. Okay, sorry. Criteria replaced with Theo Norfair. And Norfair replaced with Corvus. That's what we're looking for. I am so with it today. Good lord.
Oh wait,
right.
So then this isn't Norfair. This is
Brent. This is actual Burnstar.
This is Burnstar. Okay, yes.
And it's supposed to be. I was so worried I messed it up, but no.
It's all good. It's all good.
I'm so good at this. Let me tell you.
Land of Heroes is correct. That is Burnstar.
You know what? That is the best observation. Thank you.
Yes, it is.
You are absolutely correct. Why don't you come volunteer?
Oh, but Amada's
replace underperformers like me.
Amada's bypassing another E-Tank.
No Morph Ball.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
That one I get. I think I get the first one too. What is this room? I'm unfamiliar with that room.
I don't know, but this room's giving me the munchies.
You better tread lightly.
It's very true. So we got both our runners going in the same direction.
Yep. Okay, there's going to be a major up top here, almost definitely.
Gorodor is not far behind Amada at this point. And, let's praise the gods of Metroid that we could see Gorodor's screen. For now.
Just wait till lava happens and then it'll change.
So true.
Amada, there you go.
Yeah.
Amada forgetting how to play. It happens.
Yeah. Controls are hard. There's and there's our first missiles. Oh wait, no, that's not our first missiles. Wow.
Look. And there's not a major here. This is surprising.
It's only missiles.
That is very surprising. Amada immediately respawning, not checking any of the rooms off of the hub here.
Yeah. But listen, they're getting your favorite, because always be collecting missiles.
I mean, look, having 20 missiles this early is really good.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's good. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
What is that?
That is a better beam. Some might even consider it a best beam, and Amada has gotten it first.
Yep. Oh, and there's an elevator. All right.
With some spacer blocks.
Yep. Maybe that wasn't an elevator. Actually, that might have just been a hallway. But yeah, so Spazer, it opens up these bolts. That's the newest addition to planets, actually. I say newest, it's been a little while.
Yeah.
So anyway, while they're doing their introductory explorations. What are we, or what are they looking for?
Well, currently they're looking for a few progression items to get them going. Gorodor saw a wave beam room, as we saw, that for some reason it's labeled best beam. I don't know why, but actually Gorodor just found Spore Spawn. Good old what used to be DLC in Super Metroid is now a full-blown need to get to Mother Brain in this game. Because to get to Mother Brain, you need to defeat 3 bosses.
What is that place with Spore Spawn? That's just one round wasted. So yeah, the ultimate goal is for the players to defeat the 3 bosses. So Spore Spawn is one of them.
Yep.
Kraid and Ridley are the other 2.
Wait, Kraid in a Metroid game? What?
You know what happens. But that's kind of the ultimate goal. Beat the 3 bosses, which open up Mother Brain.
Yep. To do that, they'll need some progression items, which you see some of them on the tracker over there. They might not need all of them, but I'm pretty sure a couple of them will come to play.
Yes, and speaking of trackers, we have both Kaze and Alex tracking for us tonight. So.
Yep, we got double trouble header with our double header and double trackers and double comms.
Well, I'm like an 1/8 of a comm right now, so...
That's fair, that's fair.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah, you leave that behind, Amada.
Yeah.
You leave that trash where it belongs.
It's okay.
Oh, hey, speaking of trash, this is Spore Spawn placement.
Yeah, Spore Spawn's really giving Gorodor some really fun stops.
Yeah, this is... You like fighting a boss early, but the problem with finding a Spore Spawn early is he has a weakness to bombs. You don't have more for bombs, so obviously you can't do that weakness.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be great if Gorodor had, like, Spazer or something?
Spazer honestly would help. What would really help him right now is health.
Yeah.
Oh, and Spore Spawn not stopping up there. Because, like, the problem with early Spore Spawn, you have lower missiles, so you're limited on that.
Yeah.
So it takes more rounds to defeat Spore Spawn. You have to wait for Spore Spawn to open, and, like, in a room like this, Spore Spawn could just open in a bad spot. So, like, there's just... Thankfully for Gorodor, Spore Spawn's down.
Yeah.
But that was... not the ideal Spore Spawn.
Really? I thought that he was pretty sporable.
A joke of Spore.
Yeah. I'll go to the corner now. Oh,
yeah, like
Amada's
Amada right now. Yeah.
Just down to Corvus.
Yeah, Amada did see Spore Spawn and opened up the door. So Amada knows where Spore Spawn is. Just...
wants to get some exploration out of the way and get
wants to have some extra stuff.
Which is
so
fair.
There are pluses and minuses to this. Gorodor is a boss up. Like, that's just something Gorodor does not have to do later. Amada still does. With the way the worlds generate, our players don't know if... since terrain's the end game, they don't know where terrain is yet.
Yep.
It could be off Burnstar, which means it won't be bad for Amada to be going back there. But if terrain is, say, off of Criteria, which is off of Corvus here...
oh, and there's another...
that's going to be a big backtrack.
Little core there. Those little squares that we see that our runners are have been walking past are these new items for Planet's Enigma called cores, and they help augment Samus's abilities in different ways that could be useful at various points of the game.
What isn't useful for Gorodor are these missile doors.
No.
Did get the 5-drop off the Rio, so...
So going down here before getting the Spazer, do you think that's going to set Gorodor back a little bit?
Possibly.
Oh, there's some...
well, this won't matter for Amada anyway.
Yeah.
You need Ice Beam, really, to make that matter. So with that room, though, I actually do expect Ice Beam to show up pretty soon.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all. And there's some jump progression. our air Samuses, if you will. So we'll see how far Gorodor can go over here without the best.
I don't think it'll hurt him that much here. There really isn't that many.
Yeah, it's more likely the missiles are going to kind of impede. At least and slow him down a little bit.
And that's why you need the jump. Right
Yeah,
right.
yeah. There's your jump block.
Okay, so Spacer was a Blizzard. Like the thing with Gorodor leaving is he doesn't have a single major item.
Mm-hmm.
Like you kind of expect, on average, I guess, you know, as a runner in the tournament, like you kind of expect 2 majors per area, just somewhere in that area.
Yeah.
There's no guarantee from the rando. Don't misconstrue
No.
that. Like there is no, every major could be in a single area if it really wanted to do that.
We have seen
you
very
don't
close to that before.
Yes, it's you, and that's one of the fun things about plays. You don't know, so you're going through, and you just have to kind of take your best guess, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, you're pretty safe with the starting area having an accessible major or 2.
And Gorodor found a hazard area. Need that Varia to get into, but Amada currently is taking on the Spospo.
Yeah,
See if she
Amada's
fares
better
any
equipped. We'll
quicker.
see if okay. So Spospo just popping up there is. Thanks, plant. I know you want to live, and that's a good strat, but
Yeah.
the players are trying to advance.
Yeah, honestly, I think it would help if Spospo opened up to the players a little bit more.
Hey.
Yeah?
I get it.
Just call it a little missile therapy happening right now.
Okay, that is doable. Amada just has to take damage off Spospo and could have
Yeah, yeah.
got some.
Little damage boost.
Wants to keep health up, which is understandable, but you know.
Meanwhile, Gorodor is hunting
Also helps
for that Spazer.
For a bit more. Okay, so another elevator.
Ooh, where's this gonna go?
Are we gonna have a required train?
Ooh,
Okay, no, this is just a
Kraid.
straight up crate. Spazer again.
Yep. So Spazers are must need, and by now Gorodor is all like, okay, I've
Yeah,
missed-
I think Gorodor knows what he's going to be getting here. And he's not happy. Okay, so yeah, there's you know, just a faster spore spawn from Amada.
Yeah.
Is still a little, has that Spazer, but is a little behind still,
Mm-hmm.
exploration wise. There's
Now-
always trade-offs and balances between runners. It's really interesting watching these.
That Amada's probably gonna have to be her best move going to Kraid right now. If she finds it.
Yeah, I mean she'll come across it, but
Because
I just found
I'm guessing...
another lift.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be criteria, that could be terrain.
It also could be Torian.
Look, it's clearly terrain. My brain
people
impediments being mocked by my Coco.
Some people say tomato, other people say wrong.
Okay, now that is correct at least.
Yep.
Alright, so
All right.
Amada is getting in here.
So what's interesting is if Amada finds an ice early on in Kraid over here, we'll know that this is the first step.
Oh, I fully expect this to actually be... It was just Spazer Walk. This is where it wants them to go.
And Hero says Gorodor is most certainly not happy. I can't imagine why.
And there's so many Spazer indicators around them.
Some might even consider this a best seed. Probably not Gorodor, but other people. Oh,
Yeah, what?
Amada
Aegis
finds
Core?
the Aegis Core.
Alright. The green core. Aegis
It's
is
useful early on.
highly rated, I think. In my opinion.
Mm.
Everybody has their own preferences, so
I can
except
see
for
it being
Surge,
good.
everybody should dislike that.
Oh, and there...
Ooh, this
I
could
wish
be
I could
interesting.
hear his reaction right now.
Well,
Oh.
okay. Forget high jump. I
Yeah.
guess get space jump instead.
So you don't need
All
to
right,
visit that
game.
room. So Gorodor probably feels a little bit behind right now.
Yeah, you don't feel good about that being next to the start and just now getting it.
Yeah. Especially after seeing so many spacer locks.
Yeah.
But now that Gorodor has the Beam of Best,
Oh, and
he can continue playing the game.
and the thing for both these runners is they know they're facing another really good runner.
Yeah.
So that just adds some more pressure.
And with Amada being undefeated so far, like,
Having beat Gorodor,
yeah,
Gorodor's already lost to Amada.
a little bit of a grudge match.
Yeah, this is we are getting some rematches now from in the quarterfinals. We've got Skyhawk and Alex.
Yeah,
So
that one is on Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah. But alright, now that Amada has Space Jump, gonna continue through Kraid.
yeah, and the really nice thing about Spazer is on a flat surface you can still deal with Kraid easily.
Yeah.
Spazer.
We also know we're probably gonna be seeing some Varias sooner than later.
What is this room?
What? Ew.
Skyhawk.
Ew. And that's the way to the boss.
I think this is for an item, actually. I mean, yeah, you have to go through here for the boss, but there's an
Yeah.
item in here. This is a Skyhawk. We need to... we need to revoke his room-making privileges. What is this?
I don't know.
Now you have to go over and destroy this Zematite. Yeah.
I'd say the quality of this room is vaulted above a lot of others.
You know...
Yeah.
They're all...
Oh, just an energy
Horny tank. All right.
There should be a
What
one
else
on the
we
other
got?
side? Yeah.
Yeah, they're... I can't tell on the Amada's map, but I think there's an item on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another one. All right,
Squish
so
the crate.
Amada's potentially missing something there.
Alright, Gordor's gonna pick up that Aegis core.
Amada just, you know, get them credit. Oh, welcome. All right, so does Amada notice the map that there's still an item there?
We'll see.
Yeah,
Oh,
that one,
there we
Amada,
go.
yeah. Oh, now you gotta wait for this.
Do the entire room again.
Oh.
Alright. Oh,
Okay, yeah, good thing you went back for that, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, with Varian 3, 3 energy tanks is about where I stop normally.
I believe right when we came to the room, first of all, I said we will probably be seeing Varia sooner than later. Well, can't get any sooner than that.
I mean, Samus finally found a suitor. You know, even I feel bad for that one. Just
You should.
all right. So 2 bosses down. Amada's. Okay, so with
Corvus?
one major, I definitely stay in grade 2.
Yeah. We do know where
Like,
Corvus
I mean, you
is.
don't have morph at all.
Yeah, or anything else for that matter. Like, actually, we haven't seen any like. Oh, we did see that one morph check to get that one.
Yeah, we
E10.
know there's an elevator locked behind morph.
Yeah. All right, Amada's peacing out.
With just the Varia. Okay.
We do know at least high jumps is in Corvus.
Yeah, we know where high jump is, but high jump's really not that important. We have space jump.
No.
Like, you really...
What else could be in Corvus at this point?
You really want to see a ball. You want Morphin Bombs. Like, with Morphin Bombs, I would almost consider myself into at that point.
Yeah.
In Game 2, it'll be different, because there will be a certain world, but... And this one, I think I would risk not having Wave Beam. At least with the start we've seen so far.
So, we haven't seen where Wreck's ship is yet, and we haven't seen where Criteria is.
Well, we might know where Criteria is. There's a big question mark.
Yeah, there's that...
That elevator's completely unknown.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's just a minor up there. That's a bomb lock major location. It doesn't have to be a major that Amada just passed.
I just realized something, MST.
Hmm?
This is the first race in a kind of a bit that we don't have a Paragon around. Wouldn't it be hilarious if Wreck's ship was needed and Poop showed up?
You know? After things that happened in my attempted Game 2.
Yeah,
it did not surprise me at all. there's Dwarf. Alright. Gotta go around for it.
Yep.
Alright. Alright, so that's high jump and morph in
Mm-hmm.
But we've only had one major in Brinstar and one major in Kraid.
Yeah.
There's gonna be an area with
a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, a handful. They've got to get picked up at something.
Which, there's a chance, you know, it could be Criteria, because we have seen stacked Criterias a lot lately, so...
I've seen a lot of required wreck ships this term, like, well beyond what should be.
Skyhawk saying, OMG, Crow's invoking wrath. Fair. Alright, Amada is heading through some Corvus right now. Really? You're gonna go for the high jump?
I
Okay.
agree with those, actually.
I mean, it is possible that you could need that high jump.
Let's go ahead and just...
depending on how deep those bombs be. We also haven't seen Spring Ball either.
Oh, this could be a major. You can get this Amada. You can.
Oh, and Amada's gonna leave.
Yeah, that is a potential major. If you roll all the way to the right there, there's blocks, which then you can shoot the switch. That might just be a room knowledge thing for Amada.
And with so many rooms, it's hard for our runners to know, like, every single room. Because there's
a lot.
13? Okay.
13,644.
Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely a lot of rooms.
Alright, Amada is going to try to use the side hop. But it's not going to work.
Yeah.
I also in a race tried that.
You wanna know what we haven't seen yet? Our wave beam.
You know, it's just not gonna be required. Also, Gorodor went left of the elevator to Amada?
No, apparently not. Because Amada hasn't gotten the second map scanner here.
Yeah.
That's gonna be interesting.
Okay. Gorodor did just ping the map toward Morphball, but it's heading in the wrong direction. Okay. This will give Amada some time.
Yes.
Because Gorodor is basically 100% going to be required to get that Morphball. I don't think there's really a way around that.
Yeah, no.
Alright, try the bottom one, Amada. Yeah, try that one. You can Oh no. Well, hopefully for Amada, that's nothing important.
One can only hope.
Yeah.
So
The
Gorodor's
good
leaving
news
those
is,
missiles behind.
based on how planets works, Amada knows there has to be one elevator off of this area.
Yes.
There has to be a Ridley connection here.
Is there a link to the pack you guys use? Yes, it's in the tournament Discord, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, Amada. There's the Ridley elevator.
I do
Oh,
not remember.
and oh, that's one of the. There's 2 elevators. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, there, on the left wall there. There's a hint. I see it.
Yeah,
there it
yeah.
is. Yeah, Amada caught it. So.
Yep. I think so, Torian as well.
Yeah, 'cause one has to be Ridley. One's going to be Terrain or Kraid.
Mm-hmm. Well, we
There
already know
are
where
some
Kraid is.
rules to how it's each other.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, and
And
Gorodor
that
has
is,
found Ridley.
oh my goodness, here's the Gorodor vision.
And Gorodor nopes out of there because that is ball locked. And spring ball locked. It looked like.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Spring Ball could be that room Amada's thinking. she can't do.
Ooh. Yeah, true. And there is terrain.
That is just a morph terrain.
Yeah.
I would, so in Amada's case, I would 100% dive that.
It's looking more and more like Wave Beam isn't required so far.
No. I am very curious as to what sort of routing Amada is doing, because
Yeah.
passing up an awful lot of doors here.
There's some choices being made. Getting some more energy
Everybody
there.
plays in their own way, but there's definitely some choices.
So the question is, how long before Amada realizes that she could do that room?
She may not have to worry about it.
Fair. Well, there's Ridley, and Amada's going to find out that info that it is spring locked, or at least bombed.
Yeah,
you can hide
that
them.
one can be gotten through with bombs.
Yep.
Obviously, the intended solution is spring, but
And Gorodor finds the
I
crystal
would not
core.
have picked that up. So you have area.
Yeah.
Okay. I would dive this right now. I
Yeah.
don't know if
If it's
Amada
only
is.
morph, yeah, there's a chance that Torian could have a major somewhere here.
Yeah, I kind of expect the progression to be here. Although they both, well, no, they both. That morph ball does put. Also, here's a wave room.
Mm-hmm.
But that morph ball does put criteria, because that elevator off Brinstar we know is criteria now.
Yeah. Yep.
While I
stuff
would
could be
dive
there.
this, I do think criteria is probably going to be required to go into.
Yeah. Yeah. More than likely.
If
at
this
point.
doesn't directly lead to Mother Brain, they absolutely have to get wave.
Mm-hmm. But if it doesn't lead to Mother Brain, things about to get interesting. And possibly a little bit tearful for one of our runners.
Yeah, the game 1 settings in this tournament, or in this week, have been kind of brutal for everybody.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it seems like most of the matches are at least going, oh, screw it.
All right, I no longer think there's.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look, another waving thing.
We'll see if.
I
Because so far,
Why
no
are you
moving
picking
in
up
this
this
direction at all.
Hasn't that ended yet? But okay, there it goes. Okay, we need wait.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, this is head back to Criteria,
Yeah, at this point.
or in this case, Neo Norfair.
Yeah, yep.
Comment in chat is correct. Terrain could have more than one major. There is no rules against it.
Yeah.
Just based on...
And Gore is
having-
finally picking up the ball. Finally going to be able to roll along.
You know...
And yeah, Sky,
He's
that room that Amada
seen...
skipped. Yeah.
Gorodor has seen this seed rolling, and he is definitely hating the seed.
He's taking personal offense to it.
Gorodor in a better spot. He's going right. Now he did see the train thing, but he is heading back to this elevator thing. And it's gonna turn out to be the right choice.
Yeah. We'll see how long Amada is gonna have to stroll around to find any majors in Neo Norfair.
So Amada's not gonna be that far behind, but
yeah.
But Gorodor has a nice little, and Amada has a little more. So don't discount Amada's exploration in terrain. That can be useful at the end.
Mm. Would it be funny for everyone if Wave Beam was in Wreck Ship?
If it's in a sewer,
everyone loses.
Now that's some knowledge Gorodor does not have.
No,
Gorodor does not know. Like he's had no indication to this point. Wave Beam is required. Obviously, Gorodor being Gorodor, he's gonna want to find Wave Beam.
Yeah, of course.
But he doesn't have any indications that it's required yet.
Yeah. And Amada's already seen a lot of Torian to know where to, like, what's needed and where to go there. So that knowledge is going to be very beneficial to her.
Yeah. Yeah, very interesting race here.
Yeah, both of our runners in the same area, but with one having a little bit less items. Now that screw attack that Amada picked up is going to help a little bit for Ridley. Down that flying dragon sooner than later.
Maybe.
I mean, yeah, it depends on which Ridley we get.
I find Ridley to be the least likely of the bosses too. Or the least screw attack to be the least useful on Ridley of the bosses.
Yeah. But keep in mind, we're not going to find a Ridley off here, I don't think, right?
Alright.
Because this is just, this is Neo
No,
Warfare.
Wreck Ship is the only thing we'll find off here.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of, we need
Gorodor-
bombs to enter.
Oh, that's interesting.
So what do we get here? Do we get Spring Ball or do we get Bomb?
So if bombs is needed to enter Wreck Ship,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what would be the only items possible at this point to show up in Wreck Ship. Ice Beam?
Well, we still have Ice Wave Long,
Yep.
Spring, and Bombs.
True.
I think that's it. Yeah, Ice Wave Long, Spring,
But-
Bombs.
but
We got 5
bombs-
items still outstanding.
Yeah.
Alright, Amada, you're also gonna see this,
This absolute trash. This is a seed already.
Yeah, for whatever reason, the seeds with these custom areas have been generating some absolute garbage. It's not that the areas or rooms are bad or anything. It's just the seeds themselves are way more
Listen, it's the
complex and backtracking than they need
quarterfinals.
to be.
We need to separate, the Samuses from the hey, remember me's?
The Anthony's?
I mean, I don't remember his name, so yeah.
No, it's don't remember Anthony Higgins.
Nope.
You
Sounds
have
like
it
fan fiction.
deleted from your memory.
All right, so
Amada, go left. Oh,
come on,
please.
Amada.
Amada is operating on not much sleep, so there's that. But
That's fair. Which, I mean, it's
sleep
nice
is
to
for
give
the weak,
a
though.
little bit of edge. Yeah. What is sleep? Amada, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
What is
Alright.
this?
Oh!
Oh, hey!
Spring.
So do you go to Ridley? Gorodor might go to Ridley here.
Yeah.
He's thinking. So here's the problem for Gorodor. He doesn't know. Like, Wave could just be there in Ridley. I don't expect it to be.
No. I could see bombs in Ridley, though.
Yeah, we could see bombs. But if that's the situation, what I expect him to do, he'll have all 3 bosses down. He is going to dive into... Like, I don't see a reason why you wouldn't at that point with all 3 bosses down. You go in and check, see if you can come across Mother Brain.
Yeah.
If you don't need an item, you don't have to look for it. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm. Well, Gorodor is actually checking some more. Some Mana do. This is very interesting. What are our runners have decisions to make, and I don't envy their position because no matter what decision they make, if it doesn't work, it's gonna be like the worst feeling. Even if it works, you're like, I don't think either of our runners feel great about getting that spring ball right now. I mean, generally as a runner, you don't feel great about things while racing anyway, but... Also, okay, Amada is also going to do more checks. Okay. So they're both committing to Neo Norfair here. I think that's absolutely fine. I think it's more okay in Amada's. Like, Gorodor, I think this is a bit riskier for Gorodor, just because he doesn't wave his...
Yeah, agreed.
But, just because you don't know doesn't mean you can't bet it's required. Wave Beam is probably a pretty safe bet to be required.
At this point.
I love hidden lava Zebetite. It's so good. You can't see it, thanks.
You lava it?
Please. I can't come up with anything.
Just gonna stand there and watch me burn. That's alright. I like the way it hurts. Oh, and Amada's gonna find nothing up there.
Yep.
Needing bombs for that room.
I think this is a go back to Ridley.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, Ridley, it seems like the path for now. And at this point, I would say that Ridley has those bombs.
Yeah. I think that's a fairly safe bad. And the seed will likely want them to come back all the way to wreck ship to get wave. Just based on past experience with these settings.
Yeah.
But it is possible they just get wave in Ridley. We might finally have a tournament seed where wreck ship is literally wreck ship and just trash. As it normally is. I'm not like...
But will it be poo? I guess we'll have to find out. No?
See.
Alright, yep, Amada's finally escaping.
Yep. I expect Amada to be following Gorodor. I think
Amada's map showed that wave isn't needed. Only bombs, apparently, Haika says.
Are you sure about that, Haika?
Unless Escape has it.
Are you absolutely sure?
I missed that ping, if that was
Did
so.
I saw Motherbrain's room, but I thought it was still behind.
Brain is not behind
There
X
was a
room.
second wave beam room, though. It wasn't just X room.
Yeah.
There was a second wave beam room. I think Motherbrain was off of that. Because, yeah, the first X room, it was straightforward, but...
Correct, yeah.
I guess we'll end up finding out. If that's the case, I question Amada's decision to stay in Neo Norfair.
Yeah.
Like, sure, you might know you need bombs at that point, but I would risk the Ridley play at that point.
Yeah, especially knowing you have to kill Ridley at that point, and knowing the idea that there's probably some major in Ridley to show up pretty early on. I would take it. Especially because if there's a chance that you have to go to wreck ship, you're going to be back this way anyway.
Yeah. Well, see what happens. We'll see what they find. They have to find something.
Mm-hmm.
Something needs to be here. Unless they just missed something somewhere else. But... Oh my goodness. That 3 missile Amada. You don't even have 100 yet. What is relative?
MST is very disappointed. I mean, did we ever find out what's in that one room that Amada passed up?
Nope. Gorodor never went there.
Oh. So that still could be a possibility of major.
That is a possible major.
Also, the Mother Brain room is the one where bombs are required, so... Definitely
What
bombs
does
are needed.
Haika know? Oh, this could be a major? There they are. Okay. So that might just be go mode then.
Possible go mode.
Gorodor
doesn't know.
I'm still questioning this, but why'd you pick it up, Amada?
That, yeah. At this point, it's like, well, really?
There's some questionable item pickups here.
Right.
That up.
Oh,
All right,
long
there's
beam.
long. Interesting.
You know, we haven't seen anything that needs long beam quite right now, but there's always a chance.
That's a wave lock.
Yep.
Is Ridley going to be wave locked?
That would be something to send our runners to after getting bombs.
Oh, no, Ridley's right.
Oh, no, there it is, yep. And Gorodor's first in Ridley. So here's the real question. Does Gorodor feel comfortable completing the seed without
he's going
wave beam?
forward. He is still going. Alright. So if this truly is go mode, Amada should fail immediately after.
Yeah.
Or at least Schrodinger's going. We don't know what's in the escape.
Yeah.
Could be long beam lock, could be wave lock. Oh, this could be a major too.
Ooh. We're about to see.
It is not.
No. Just more pew-pews for the pew-pew cannon.
Weak quality room. I did name it after Canada, so I guess that makes sense.
Alright, so... Will we see Amada dip after killing this Ridley? I think so.
If Amada knows... Okay,
Yeah.
Amada is leaving.
Yeah.
Alright. This could be... They had a very tight race the first time. If Gorodor has the terrain, which I expect he will here, and Amada heads there, and Gorodor guesses right on the path, even if he doesn't, there really wasn't much to do otherwise.
No. But Amada's definitely going to have the lead just due to knowledge.
I can't wait for wave beam to be required in the escape.
I want it so bad.
Yeah, Gorodor going on a little more blind. He's got some mappings. And some Zepatites. Amada has a much clearer direction here.
Yep. Amada having a little bit more missiles than Gorodor, so...
Don't
But our
stop
runners-
till the counter hits 4 digits.
Our runners are literally synced.
It's
at this
literally
point.
synced right now. Alright.
After such a wild and varying race, they are literally, like, right there. But Amada's been through a year before, so...
Yep.
These
Yeah, this
missile
is all
doors-
blind for Gorodor now. He doesn't have a
Yeah.
mapping over here.
Which also, again, these missile doors are going to be eating up Gorodor's missiles a little bit, too.
Alright. Yep, it was the bomb lock. Never mind, it was the bomb lock. Alright.
Yep.
Gorodor not heading directly that way.
No.
And what a mother brain room.
Well, there's core capacitor. Thanks for nothing.
A gore capacitor?
Core capacitor.
Yeah. Amada trying to keep missiles up somewhat, just in case there's appetites in the escape. Always a
Yep.
good idea. Alright, so Gorodor only has one path left. I'll take him to Mother Brain. He's...
And we got 3 minutes and 19 seconds on the escape timer.
Okay, Bagel. If that is the elevator room, then... Okay, never mind. Gorodor had 2 paths left.
There's his screw. The fallway. Amada can only blame herself.
Alright, Gorodor's gonna get some Mother Brain here.
Mhm.
There's still a possibility they can't finish the scene.
There
Don't
is.
know yet.
We're gonna see shortly here. We can't hear Amada's music.
Wow. The fake out wave beam required room.
Right now. Wow. Wow.
Is this gonna let them finish? Is
Yeah.
Amada gonna take game 1?
Well,
The direction
music
this is
change-
heading could lead to that one elevator.
Oof.
Okay, nope, they're on the edge. Oh my god! Amada, get out! Quit playing around. All right, I think you beeline wreck ship right now.
Yeah, 100%.
That is last room. Was not the elevator room that was posited as being in there, but it works
No.
just the same.
That.
Okay.
This is the perfect seed for this matchup. I'll just say that much.
Yeah, I think Amada is gonna go straight back to wreck ship.
Yeah. Knowing that,
Now-
oh, it's bombed. Yeah.
I absolutely believe both runners made the right choice going there. Like there was
completely.
no known reason not to.
Oh,
You
man,
know,
I-
okay, wait a second. Did I not say Haika? Wave beam was required here. Can't believe the great Haika would doubt me.
I wish I could hear Gorodor's reaction to stumbling upon this last room here and realizing wave is finally required.
He'll either be really proud it's required, and shout best beam into the ether. He'll just shout best beam into the ether. Either way, best beam is getting shouted into the ether. Yes, Gorodor, that is not bombable. The generator with these settings just cannot give a seed that is okay for the runners. It's like I have been given these parameters. I will put out trash.
Yep.
I
All we need now is the toilet. Come on. That's all I want.
look. The toilet could happen.
And I will be declaring this the Waluigi seed without Waluigi. Because everyone loses. Because I can't imagine either runner right now is too happy.
No, you're never happy about getting all the way to the final room and not being able to.
Yeah.
That's like I've wasted all this time.
And yeah, Amada should win unless Gorodor finds wave first. That's
Yeah,
very true.
it's gonna come down to the order of operations. You know, order of checks.
Yeah.
I mean, Amada definitely has a head start, so that's gonna help alleviate some of that. But if Gorodor just happens to pick the right path and Amada locations it, obviously there's gonna be some time there.
That'd be quite the turnaround. Oh man. This is what Planets is all about. Enigma mode. The crazy stuff that can happen in Generation.
Yep. So it makes it enjoyable. Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have a world that you know. You're not just doing rando routing. You're also routing completely blind every time. All right, so wreck ship.
Yup. Our first glimpse into this place because it was bomb locked.
How
deep?
how deep does the toilet go?
Well, Amada's scanned a little bit of this, so...
I think Amada knows that room could be a major.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why Amada checked the map.
But we're still missing that one room that Amada passed up.
That's not it. Yeah, I mean, it could just be that room in Corvus that would...
Yeah. Oh.
We got Fantoon!
Fantoon!
Surprise fourth boss!
Oh.
And of course, it's not here. Darn.
No.
That could have been it. That could have been it.
Really, if it's that room that Amada left behind, Amada could be looking for quite a while.
Well, Amada having bombs now, though. Well,
True.
no. She can get to that.
And now Gorodor enters wreck ship. Meanwhile, Amada's only finding...
You know, when I raced Amada, why couldn't Amada pick wrong in wreck ship? I picked wrong instead. Yeesh.
Your MST.
I guess I'm washed up.
You gotta follow the plot, man.
Alright, so Gorodor going straight up immediately. Alright, so this...
Mhm.
Well, that is an absolute tragedy.
Yep. Absolutely nothing over there.
And nothing there.
Ooh.
Alright, so Amada's choice between up and down. Where is Gorodor? If Gorodor goes down here, that's also new.
Yeah.
Gorodor's not
No.
going down. Okay.
No.
I actually kind of expected this. I didn't expect the downplay. But Gorodor sure downplayed that route. He really got to give up on the...
Well, Gorodor's gonna fight unofficial fourth boss.
Phantom confirmed for 1.34, don't quote me.
See how long it
There's
takes.
got to be one major here, though. Like, Ice Beam is... Or Wave Beam is here.
If wave or if Ice Beam is here, then
I mean,
man.
that does nothing for him. We haven't
No,
seen
it doesn't.
Lock anyway. But there's another door, Amada.
Yep.
Okay, Amada. Sorry. I was gonna say, you actually leaving this?
No.
Oh,
there'd be
Amada
no
also
way.
hasn't explored up either.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully Amada remembers there's a door in that hanging.
Hey. This has turned into an actual trash fire.
Ooh.
Just a little bit. You know, Gorodor is finding the bad news over on that right side. That only missiles.
Yeah. Amada is also getting an absolute tragedy.
Yep.
So, Gorodor might actually get to this check first.
If so, that would be quite the
Gorodor
lead
is going to
change.
get to this first.
Yeah.
Oh, never
It's the
mind. He's
wave.
going to head left.
Oh.
I'll never. No.
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
No. Okay.
Order of operations. We're expecting this item to be down here. So.
Mhm.
Well, you need wave for Ice Beam. Okay.
Yep.
Both runners will not be picking that up. And oh my
No.
goodness.
So is that pretty much it for Wreck Ship?
That's Wreck Ship.
So it probably is that room in Torvis.
Skyhawk said there's 2 potential rooms in Corvus.
Okay.
I'm honestly surprised it was not here in Wreck Ship.
Yeah, me too.
A tournament seed with a non-required Wreck Ship. Who is this? This is also definitely going to be putting us behind the schedule.
Yeah, Will.
I'm going to
This-
apologize in advance to the race coming up after the second race here.
Well, we'll see how fast the second seed goes. Because this is a doubleheader.
Yeah, it could be that room, Alex. Like, Amada could have had that room right when... But not being familiar with it, I guess, B.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Gorodor is leaving Wreck Ship right now. But Gorodor didn't see that room, did he?
No, Gorodor... When Gorodor got morphed, Gorodor reset and went left immediately.
Yeah.
So Gorodor never saw that room. Gorodor marking a Brinstar room? Yeah, at this point, like... It's a total guessing game for her.
Yep. Total roulette at this point. This seed is something. At least it's giving the viewers some quality watch for Planet's Enigma.
So Amada set her spawn point. It's gonna go back. Is there anything else in Criteria?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. What else there? Yeah. Maybe Amada didn't explore a path up here?
Yeah, that's a possibility. Oh yeah, there is a path up here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a path, but
But, oh yeah, yeah. Hmm.
I... But both these runners are better than me. I shouldn't be questioning them. Whatever they decide to do.
Well, MST, you're not out yet. Yet being the
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Amada did have this marked on it.
Mm-hmm.
That was a long trek to get that elevator spawn point. I don't think I would have. I think I would have ended straight here. But beyond that, I mean...
So where does Gorodor go if you're Gorodor?
Kraid, apparently. Right.
Yeah.
We got various suit out of Kraid. That's the only major.
That's true.
Oh, there it is. That is... Gorodor leaving that behind.
Yep. And that is a GG for this game.
Yeah. Well, Amada still has to finish, but yeah.
Yeah, but the likelihood...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fitting that as soon as Amada hit go mode, you know, the game screen just went dark for Gorodor. The world is ending. Everything's on fire. Going to lose because...
I'm really sad there's a chance we might not get to do interviews afterwards. Because this...
Gorodor won't be.
I mean, you know what they say, MST. One Gorodor closes, another one opens.
You know, I have heard that.
So Amada's not going to waste any time right now, heading straight to Torian.
There's no reason not to be doing this.
Yeah.
Just like the first time they went here, there was no reason not to do it. There's no reason not to go here. Now you know you can beat the game.
Yeah. Alright, yep. Amada's heading straight down. And we'll be seeing the big brain again in no time.
You know, I think the lesson we can take away is just believe hard enough. Look, if your name isn't Haika, be Amada. Yeah, Gorodor getting the bad news.
Yeah.
Best beam not there.
The fact that this seed started out with Spazer and Wait Youth Beam is the last possible thing, and Gorodor cannot find it right now. This seed has it out for Gorodor.
Yes. So, and I think a reason Gorodor may be going to more distant checks is probably a race meta sort of thing. So, Amada not finishing yet. Gorodor might be assuming Amada's checked some of the closer and then find waivers. So Gorodor's hoping to cut some time off. Because I imagine both of these runners feel they're behind. You know, it gets to a certain length and you're just like, my opponent's going to finish any second.
Especially going over an hour already. That's like, oh no, you're just kind of waiting for your opponent.
Yeah.
Do you think anything can convey the pain right now Gorodor's in this room?
You know, I tried lightly about that. I used that film already. Hold on.
You did! You did! Points off!
I can't convey my condolences to the viewers enough. I'll have to keep track of it, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, sorry, but you're gonna have to get the belt for that one.
Gorodor. I'm like, Gorodor can't even find Ice Beam. Like,
No.
he knows where it is. It's not gonna be here. Like, he's not gonna get anything out of it, other than very valuable missiles.
The fact that the
should definitely be
wave
picking
beam
up.
room comes up before being the actual wave beam in the last room.
I know, that's so gross. That's so gross.
Alright, there's that music change for Amada. Just a couple rooms away from GG's on game 1. Yep, and here we go. Finally able to get through this room and hit that elevator, and that is GG's for Amada.
Yes.
Show them off in chat. With a race time of 1:05:13. In the race time chat, Gordor's already asking where was Wave. That was a very gross seed, Amada. Ugh. But really, we shouldn't waste too much time because we need to get to game 2.
Yep.
So, do we want to go on break while we reset and...
I think we'll hang
Okay.
on here. Yeah, I mean, we'll do a quick break here, but we'll be back with game 2 very quickly.
Yes. Stay tuned, everyone. We got more Metroid Planets Enigma on the way.
Alright, so... Welcome back, everybody. Let me see if I can get this thing on the... should be all set up and everything there. So, this is gonna be game 2. Getting right into it here.
Welcome back, folks.
Yeah. Oh, once again, special thanks to Crows for joining me and Kaze and Alex doing the tracking.
Doing a great job. Going into Gorodor versus Amada game 2 after our little wave beam break.
Yeah, do you want to go over the area settings this time?
Yeah, I believe, well, as you see, they just Best World with wave beam.
Oh man, imagine that! Imagine that!
In the last
I can feel the anger emanating from all of the Gorodors in Florida right now. It's literally heating the universe.
I am completely here for it because it is amazing. But right now, they are in... Where is it? What is Best World replacing?
Best World is replacing Norfair.
Ah!
So, okay, yeah, the settings this time. Obviously, we have Best World for Norfair.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of them, Criteria is replaced with the Ba. Crate is replaced with Corvus. You will see Corvus again. And then Terrain this time is Shiveria.
Oh. Well, what's Torian?
It's the final area of the game. You know, it really grows to prominence with the game Metroid.
Yeah. It becomes a little bit of a murder after a while. But our runners are now making their way through the Best World area.
Yeah, they are getting some worlds that are best. That is... Gorodor is both extremely happy and really upset with us, I imagine.
Yes.
So, but for Gorodor to stay alive, he needs to win this game to force a game 3. This is for a spot in the semis for one of these runners. For Amada, anyway. Gorodor's got a little bit of work to do.
So, do you think Gorodor is going to play a little bit more offensively now knowing that, he's one game down?
No. I don't think he's actually going to change how he plays. I don't think that's the correct decision to do either.
Oh, no, it's not.
No, I don't think that's going to affect Gorodor. Like, Gorodor isn't going to be pleased with, the immediate wave beam or whatever after last stage, but it's not going to change anything. I'm watching Amada go all around this donut, and I'm.
The chat is yelling, "Go down, please."
I don't know what is going on with
Gorodor's head, or Amada's head must be just spinning the fact having wave beam first after that last seed. That's just... I wouldn't blame anyone for being just completely out of it.
Yeah, doing a race immediately after. Like, I don't know what it is with the generator in those settings. It just spits out some terrible stuff.
But hey, we're in the quarterfinals, so it is, time to, pump it up a little bit.
Yeah,
and the generator
it's a new
is
race. It's a new race. It's time to refocus. Get going on the current thing here.
Yep. Amada's getting a little bit of that energy going. While
Gorodor so where does this elevator go? Because this will take Amada to an elevator.
Mm-hmm. Alright, doing a little bit of respawning to get the missile count back up. Oh, Ridley.
Okay. Wave left. Okay, you know what? I am going to go ahead and predict that Morph Ball's in here. You know, starting off with Wave, a free open elevator to Ridley where Wave Beam is the requirement. Okay, it may not be Morph Ball, but this is, I imagine, at the very least, their next logical place to go. Although, this is really gonna suck. So, Amada has 3 missiles.
Yeah.
I put Zebatites in my rooms.
What? You did? How thoughtful of you.
It's... Look. You can't have a good seed without Zebatites. Also, Gorodor finding the Maw.
Gorodor's being all like, let's go to the Maw today. How I Met Your Mother reference.
No.
It's okay.
Look, if it's not Star Trek, I am not cultured. I request you only talk in Star Trek references.
Indeed.
So yeah, heading to the Maw. Also a good choice. I do prefer where Amada is. There's a required boss here.
Yeah.
But the Maw's another really good option.
And like we said last race, that criteria areas generally have, or at least have had, a lot more items. But Amada finds high jump right there in Ridley.
And thankfully, the issue that caused the unbeatable seed in Flurries of My Match has been corrected.
Yay!
So, if that room shows up in this seed, it will have the correct pathing. If it doesn't, blame Gorodor. He's the one who fixed it.
Someone's going to be blamed here. But Amada's picking up Sensor Core, and did Amada equip that?
Honestly, I would not be surprised if Amada did not.
Yep, yeah.
But Amada did. Oh, okay.
Yep.
I'm actually surprised, honestly.
I mean, honestly, after that last one, take whatever easy mode.
I mean, it wasn't a hidden thing the runners didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, wreck ship.
Oh. That's an early wreck ship.
Huh. Huh. What is this, a ball over here? Okay, you know what? Ball's over here.
Ball right at the entrance to wreck ship.
What? Amada's okay. So Amada has high jump and ice beam. If Amada can get to Ridley, at that point, I would be bailing out of Ridley after defeating him.
Yeah. Yep.
With 2 majors.
And Gorodor is going to go deeper into wreck ship at this point.
I would not have killed that if I was Amada. But that's okay. Again, Amada's better than me, so... It's very easy to be, you know, a Monday morning quarterback, but, you know.
Gorodor's being all, I shoot my wave beam in the air sometimes. I guess celebrating. But I don't know, like, diving into wreck ship this early? I mean, granted, it is right here.
Got more ball. I mean,
yeah.
You gonna complain?
True. Oh, but we got a heated area right off the bat.
Well, yeah, the hazard runs are allowed, but...
Yep.
Cool.
We'll see how long it goes.
Look,
I hope that ice is hard acquired.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I will conditionally agree. If Amada cannot get to Ridley because Ridley is more flocked, Gorodor has an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
If Amada can get to Ridley, there's no advantage for Gorodor. I still think Amada comes out on top with this exchange.
Yeah, yeah. Gorodor's picking up Chrono Core, able to slow down time. But not able to slow down Amada.
Won't be able to scout that third item. That third item down there can be a major. Again, I don't expect more than 2 majors in an area, but
Yeah.
it
It's always possible,
happens.
though. Yeah, yeah. Both of them are
Now,
definitely
that's a
picking
good
up.
core, too.
Yeah, different cores right now, yeah. That magnet core. So Amada right now is trying to find the Ridley door fast as possible.
Yep. Gorodor's just gonna do some exploration. Obviously did the wreck ship stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Needs to find more elevators.
It helps when you don't take damage on literally everything on the way down.
What? But there's nothing wrong with taking damage.
No, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just... Okay, so Ridley is off that one room that Amada just...
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I don't know that room enough to know whether Amada can get to it or not.
Well, Amada's taking another shot at it.
Yeah, the room Gorodor's in, I believe can be a major, but I've never actually seen it spawn a major yet.
I mean, knowing Enigma, this could be the day.
Well, you know it's not. Like, you want to believe in me? How about no?
I'm like, no. Enigma, the game of disappointment. We definitely have to thank Vacant Shade, the creator of Metroid Planets, for making such a wonderful, wonderful program that allows such trolley seeds to be generated. Right, Mata trudging through Ridley so far.
Yep. What is that pumpkin doing?
Push
Why
that
is this
pot out the
pumpkin
way.
on a pedestal?
Why not? Just living its best life.
Okay, that was a jump.
Oh.
Okay, you know what, Ridley? Congrats on actually putting a security system in. That's
For
oh
once,
my goodness, Ridley,
jumps
get out of the
right to the
bath.
bath.
All right, so yeah, because Amada can get to Ridley, beat Ridley, I still think Amada comes out on top.
Yeah. 100% here.
This could have easily swung Gorodor's favor if this wasn't the case, but
True.
now it may not hurt Gorodor that much if, like, terrain is off of, or Shiveria in this case is off of Best World, because then you have to come back through here anyway. But
Yeah.
it's just things you don't know, and that's why with something like this, I always prefer to go ahead and try and dive into it, because you don't know if it's gonna work out where.
Get as much
You're gonna be
information
back.
early on as possible. Like, what's the worst? You come out with info, the best is, oh, hey, I have progress.
I mean, the worst is you full clear Ridley and can't get to Ridley because of the morph tunnel.
I mean, yes.
I mean, that's the worst.
I'm trying to be hopeful here, MST.
Okay.
Like, jeez. We're
am
trying to emanate the
ancient
positivity.
human being. My cynicism is on point.
Fair. Fair.
Alright, Gorodor heading back to Best World.
Mhm.
Probably got, a little high five there.
Yep, as Amada heads down into the maw. So Amada's going to be treading ground that Gorodor has already treaded.
Yep. And Gorodor's likely to do the same that Amada's done.
Yep. Yep. And like you said, due to the order here, yeah, Amada's going to probably come out ahead. just a bit.
It honestly, it'll probably be fairly even.
Yeah.
Gorodor could actually gain some time by just getting to Ridley faster and failing on 2 items.
That. That's
Gorodor set a
possibility.
spawn point. Wants to do a little more exploring in Best World. Doesn't want to, just got back to Best World. Doesn't want to leave right away. Wants to take in sights.
It's like the comfort blanket for Gorodor at this point.
It's a little known fact. He's painted the walls in his room purple. And scrawled Best Beam across all of them. His parents are concerned.
I grimace at that.
I mean, Gorodor doesn't even know where the elevator goes. For all he knows, that goes to Brinstar. Like,
yeah.
Alright, Amada gonna pick up Morph right here.
Mm-hmm. Now in Wreck Ship.
Yeah, I am honestly confused. Gorodor didn't even. Some runners do this, and there's nothing wrong. Runners do what you want. But why do you not check the elevator to know where it goes?
Yeah. Having that info, it feels like that would be like one of your first things.
Yeah, you're not doing that one. No space jump. Okay, I think Gorodor's gonna go now.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, there we
Yep.
go.
So Amada's diving deeper into the wrecked ship. This time with a little more health, a little more items than Gorodor had.
Yeah, just a little.
Just a little
Actually, I
bit.
think that's the same. I might be wrong.
Really?
I think Amada had 2 tanks.
You mean Gorodor had 2 tanks?
No, I think Amada had 2 tanks once she got in.
Oh, yeah, for Ridley, yeah. That's fair.
Oh,
and there's
boy.
Spring.
That might be... We don't know. And honestly, since Bubble Deep's not an area in this, the Spring Ball required rooms are very minimal outside of Bubble Deep.
Yeah.
So that probably won't bite Gorodor, but...
There's a chance.
Yeah. I mean, and it just helps speed some things up instead of bomb jumping.
But what does Gorodor need right now in order to pull himself into the lead?
Okay, so Gorodor probably needs to be ahead of Amada to be in the lead. No.
I mean...
No. Okay,
You're not
okay.
wrong.
Alright. So, no. Gorodor, he needs to take care of Ridley, and Ice Beam or not, needs to bail.
Yeah.
Needs to decide to bail.
Instantly.
Yeah.
Any more time is just going to give more time to Amada.
Yeah, for as few Spring Ball locks as there are, there's probably less Ice Beam.
Yeah.
At least less that spawn, I should say. There might actually be more. So Gorodor is in the right area for Ridley. So a time loss Amada had was dying before Ridley while in this area.
And having to go back. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh,
that's the
little
neat
bit
thing
more
Amada
energy.
did not get, I don't think.
yeah. Well, that's going to basically assure that Gorodor is going to be fine going into Ridley over here. Meanwhile, Amada's finding the not a major. Yep, Gorodor is heading right over to Ridley.
Yep.
Granted, Gorodor doesn't know Ridley's over here, but gonna find out shortly.
Yep. I mean, Gordon, us first gotta explore this pit of lava, so make sure it's really lava.
Sometimes you can't be too sure, you know?
Is this hot, birdie, melty rock actually lava? Oh, here's a spring check.
Oh.
Now you can get past that one with bombs.
Yeah. Oh, but
this
it's
is an
ice.
check. That is... You have... What are you doing?
Yeah.
Amada.
Amada.
What?
What just
Am
happened?
What? Oh my
Did Amada
goodness.
not have missiles or something?
I would hope so, because otherwise, what the heck are you doing?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Amada does stuff I don't know.
Well, Gorodor has now completed Ridley. Is hopefully going to hop out of here after getting the ice.
Getting Ice Beam.
Yep.
Yeah, if Gorodor hops out now, then they're basically on even grounds. Outside that spring ball.
Oh, yep. Here we go.
Alright.
Yep, and they are on roughly even ground. Yeah, like, it was a Metroid that was stuck.
Yeah, it's just you freeze it, you can shoot missiles through the half tile, and you're done. I don't... I'm...
Yeah, I don't know the play there.
Some brains are bigger than others. Right?
It's true.
Amada has not lost a race yet, you know?
Yeah. So far, that brain has paid off on her. Alright, Amada's probably gonna head next elevator.
Amada is going back. Maybe it was missiles. Maybe Amada did not have the missiles for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That they used up all.
Okay, that
missiles.
would at least make sense. Good, but
Yeah.
some of this I'm just like, what? All right, but there's a Rinka that spawns here.
Yeah,
Why?
that's what I was like.
Why?
Choices.
Ouch!
Oh.
Those are heavy damage spikes.
Yeah, they are.
Mm.
Maybe Amada finally got the point of the other room.
I mean, there was a real spike in damage there.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you need to be pretty sharp to get through rooms in this game.
Gotta really impale that knowledge into your brain. Alright.
Continuing on. I mean, this is a very spiky area, so there are these annoying...
If you have any complaints about the commentary, please email crows@gmail.com. It'll be handled. Please
It will
trust.
be handled eventually. Please take a number.
Alright, third time, Amada. Are you gonna learn?
Is it the charm? Oh, Amada's climbing this room with all the little flies.
The Gorodor found a shaft that's best.
Best shaft is best.
Best Zebatites going on. It's a sale. Gorodor does not have the missiles, and there's no Rinkas in it. So he can destroy 2 more Zebatites,
Yep, roughly.
but then we'll have to respawn.
And go through here again.
Alright, Amada. This time.
Okay, once more with feeling, Amada.
Please, less feeling of spikes though. You have Spring Ball too. It helps.
Yeah.
Or just the enemies.
Yeah. Or just use the spike to damage boost. Sure.
Okay, never mind. This will help you get through. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna be required. Like the only way that's required is if you need it for bombs.
Mm-hmm.
But
there's a chance.
that is behind Spring Ball.
Yeah, it is.
Right, just a dead end. Oh my goodness, Gorodor is cooked. Gorodor is absolutely cooked.
Yeah. They're them bombs.
This sequence of events has not
Completely
worked out
changed. Yeah.
in Gorodor's favor.
No. So best area has kind of turned into worst area for Gorodor at this point.
So yeah, that gives Amada a real commanding lead. Like,
Yep.
unless this seed does not require bombs.
Which, very rare.
It has happened in the
possible.
tournament.
Yeah.
Our tracker can attest.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
there's
for
Varia.
Gorodor, yeah, there's a business casual going on.
Yep.
There's very limited scope for Gorodor, and it has to be bombs are not required.
Yeah.
Like that's his win condition now. If a bomb tech shows up, he's done. Because by the time he gets back to Wreck Ship, and then finds Spring Ball, and then has to go find bombs, Amada will be done.
Mm-hmm. We haven't seen any spacer checks yet. Have we?
No.
No,
Well, actually,
Oh, there's Long Beam.
we might have seen a bolt somewhere, but
Gorodor is picking up a bunch of majors, but nothing that so far he really needs.
yeah, unfortunately, it's the wrong majors. Like,
yeah.
you take bombs over Long Beam 100 out of 100 times.
Oh, 100%.
Unless you're wrong. You're allowed
Wow,
to be
tell us-
wrong, but just know you're wrong.
Tell us how you really feel, MST.
Look, Long Beam is good at planets. Oh, I will give it that. I am still taking bombs over it every time. Bombs offer movement. Long Beam offers long. That could be a major about it. And you have the means. You have space jump.
Or you're just gonna pass it up or probably come back, I guess? Well, that's a lot of
I don't
missiles. And right now, those missiles could be very much needed. 'Cause so far-
Always be collecting missiles.
Yep, ABCM. Gotta love it.
It's what Magneto told the X-Men all the time.
No. What Magneto told the X-Men is that Spazer is best, I believe.
You can quote Gandalf on that. Okay, so Amada's gonna get same amount of Zebatites gone as Gorodor was able to.
Gonna be stopped
Have to respawn
in her tracks right there.
all the way back here because it's not an easy way to set your spawn point at this elevator. Gorodor is going back to Ridley?
No. Wait. Maybe? No.
Okay, he thought better of it. All right.
Yeah, yeah. So far, there's nothing else in Ridley at this point.
Yeah. Oh, Gorodor's heading back toward the Monarch ship, so that's good for him. Again, like he is.
Oh, the runners are high-fiving.
Gorodor's like, nice bombs you got, bud. Amada, why are you not checking that one room?
Yeah, that's a choice.
I'm.
Amada's choices here have been not the most optimal, let's say.
I mean, they're working out.
Yeah, they are, but the Metroid room, really? There were choices made here.
Yeah, I mean, okay, some of them are working out.
So, yeah, I'll give that.
Alright, so find an elevator to Brinstar.
Yep.
It's good for Amada. Amada should be able to get through, find Spospo, and find Kraid.
You're gonna pick up the items over here.
Then it's just a hunt. Or Shiveria, I guess. I can say Shiveria correctly, how's that?
Yay, you can!
Amada's still
Shiveria.
pinging the map in Best World? Maybe looking to see if there's an elevator there. Because that would be the Shiveria.
Does Amada know where Torian is at yet? I don't think so. No, that could be
No,
it.
I don't think either of them.
Yeah. So, that makes sense. So we haven't seen Spazer yet at all.
Nope, no Spazer. That's really the only lock for Amada, but I'm not.
Wouldn't it be funny if Spazer's the last thing and it's the thing you need to get to the elevator in the escape in the seed? Listen, I'm only here to discuss the worst possibilities for everyone. Oh, so this is what Gorodor meant when he said earlier, if you make me lose. Oh no, I'm in
Nobody
danger.
made him lose. He just. Oh,
Technically-
this could be Kraid, could be
Oh,
Shiveria.
yeah, I'd imagine it is
Kraid.
Corvus.
Yes,
Yep.
Corvus.
Yep.
Corvus.
Corvus is great. Well, at least right now it's crater than any other area.
Right. Kraid area for Amada to be in.
Yeah.
Hey, Gordon,
Amada's gonna be going
this
here,
right
lizard,
ship
lizard,
right
lizard.
I am so sick of seeing this room after my race.
I
Traveled
don't
through
blame
this
you.
room about 20 times.
Oh, hey, it's Core Capacitor. Oh, buddy.
Yep.
Thanks for nothing.
No, that one's worth it. You can pick up this. You can equip the second core now.
Yeah, I guess.
It's not, I guess. Like, you have Magnet Core as a second.
Yeah. But
Unless you're wrong, you equip that.
Sensor Core is on.
and you don't want to be wrong.
Oh, but
speaking of wrong,
there's-
though, Gorodor fights.
Wrong and cores go together quite well.
Gorodor is looking for a miracle, is what he's looking.
Instead, it's just okay.
Yeah, that's not a miracle. It's
No, it's just okay. Yeah, I think Gorodor's only out is a randomly hidden Spazer that's needed.
yeah.
But even
If
then,
Gorodor could sniff out a Spazer somewhere, that Amada
and it's
could.
required, yeah.
Yeah, and it has to be. Like, that's now the only way he gets through this.
Yeah. Oh, this room. This wonderful bed.
What are you doing, Amada? Just shoot Crane. And try not to die.
Yep.
You have a platform beneath him. You stand on there, he shoots the thing above you.
Oh, and Gorodor gets the
wow, that spike almost hit him. Alright, Gorodor did get Spring Ball.
With 4 health left. And no missiles.
Amada is staying in crate.
Huh.
I would be pushing this pretty hard right now. I would bail myself. Yeah. With these settings, I feel this item set probably will be fine for winning. Or beating the seed, at least. Not necessarily winning. Although the lack of missiles is disturbing.
I find your lack of missiles disturbing.
Amada's trying to... Like, Amada's debating them.
Yeah.
Like, I think Amada's stuck between, the two options. Like, probably okay, but if not... Again, runners don't have any idea what the other person's doing. They have no idea what's going on. So you're always making decisions in the vacuum of the knowledge you have. Oh, okay, now you bail. There is no reason to stay.
There's Phaser. That's essentially go mode at this point.
Why are you here still? Why are you going to fight Diggernaut? Why? Look at this poor robot. Literally destroying this poor thing. Look at this murder. This is just hatred of
war crimes. Amada war crimes.
I mean, I did not see that.
What's Amada looking for?
I don't know at this point.
Okay,
missiles are good, but you can get those anywhere.
Yeah, get out of here. This doubleheader has broken me.
What? He's going back?
What is going on?
Okay.
There
finally decided. Oh my goodness!
Choices.
This is why I can't commentate. I have opinions on things.
Big brain plays are happening here. You just aren't on that IQ level to understand quite yet.
Look,
eventually you get there.
If these are big brain plays, my brain is in like 15 different universes. What in the world? I'm so confused.
Right?
Well, now the hunt's on for Sportsman. And then it's the hunt for Shiveria. Okay, you know what? Faith and Course actually not terrible. I don't know that we'll see it equipped. You don't collect that one. Okay, good. You got Varia, you don't collect. Yeah, Gorodor now seeing his bombs. For as ahead as... Oh. Setting the spawn point, okay. I would have checked to see if that was Shiveria or not. Wait, we've seen... that's Shiveria.
Yeah, that has to be. Yeah.
Okay, see, now there's a 18,000 IQ play right. I couldn't do it. Wow, okay, never mind. It just dropped to 0. Why are you picking this up?
Yeah, like...
Why? Not saying Crystal's useless without Varia. I'm just saying, if you're okay at the game...
Amada just need to be crystal clear on the rest of the seed, so...
What? Just turned off Magnet Core. A useful core for you right now. for Crystal Core. While you have Varia and for energy,
what is going
Crystal
on
is
anymore?
not going to come into play unless you're like trying to make it come into play.
Yeah.
I'm.
Well, here's Spore Spawn, I guess.
Amada's broke me.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I've stopped trying to figure out the logic happening here and just going with it.
There's some good bomb strats going on, at least.
Yeah.
Spore Spawn will be finished off this round.
For those that don't know, Spore Spawn is very weak to bombs in Metroid Planets.
Yes. No, you should be resetting straight back. Okay, you were there. You should have just went and collected it.
Yeah.
Okay,
now the
if
hunt
long
for...
beam is required.
Yeah.
I don't. Is there a long check in Severia? I'm trying to remember. I don't recall one, but
I don't think so.
You know what? There might be one. I think there might be one.
Okay. You're right. If Amada has less at stake, if she loses, she still gets another chance. But would you? Why would you?
I
want to
don't
press
like
it
that
like
mindset.
Yeah,
I really don't like that mindset. I don't think that's a healthy race mindset.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I mean, it is true. Amada did say she got like 3 hours of sleep, so she's not. There might be. Oh my goodness, my eyes. You're gonna have to tell me what's happening the rest of this. I can't see now.
Things are happening. Just Shiveria things.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no. So Amada's, maybe not functioning full capacity, but
okay. Here, I can explain to you exactly what's happening right now, MST. Think the worst possible decisions that you can make right now. And that's probably what's happening. Maybe. Like, they're still good overall.
also picking up Crystal. What? Oh, look, there's Brain. Huh.
Yeah, wow, okay.
Oh, it's Princess Brain, okay.
Oh.
You got all dressed up to meet you, and then you can shoot her.
And Mother Brain just let it go. Let it go. I mean, it is Shiveria, so. Queen of the ice and snow. Well, Amada's now in the escape. It's a short one. Less than 2 minutes.
Yep.
I wouldn't expect to not hear the music change here in a second.
Yeah, I would expect to see Amada finish this. Now, I don't think there's going to be a lock here that Amada can't break.
Yeah.
Or do, I should say.
You might, well, really, you might say Amada's got this on lock.
Yeah.
Alright. Just a little bomb thingy to get out of the way there. Oh wow, I'm surprised no music change yet.
I am too. This is...
Oh.
Okay, well, never mind. There it is. So,
No
GG's
to Amada.
Amada is going to advance to the semifinals and will face the winner of Alex and Skyhawk.
Yep.
We're not going to have any interviews. We don't have time. There's supposed to be a Z1R coming up, so we're going to go ahead and get out of here. But again, thanks for everybody for watching. Again, next Planets Race is scheduled for Saturday, which is between Alex and Skyhawk.
Mm-hmm. We'll
So
quickly thank our trackers, Alex and Kaze.
Yes, the important people here.
Yep. And please follow our runners, Gorodor and Amada. They both did a great job through these wonderful, wonderful seeds. And we have an MST here. Broken, but here.
Yeah. All right, and with that, we'll go ahead and hop out. Thanks for watching.
Yep. Bye.